Hello Norfolk and Nottinghamshire classes. Welcome to your English lesson today. Once in a Lifetime by John Gullidge. This is our 14th lesson of 15 lessons. This is our penultimate lesson about once in a lifetime. Okay, we are going to need our pen or a pencil, a piece of paper or our home learning books for the lesson today. Go and get those things together and then press play and continue the lesson. Okay, so today we are going to write it. My turn, write it, your turn. My turn, write it, your turn. Okay, so we're going to write a persuasive advertisement. That is going to be our task today. So when we are writing our persuasive advertisement, we're going to use the features we've been learning about this week. We're going to use conjunctions. We're going to use emotive language. And we're going to use rhetorical questions. We must include all of those three things in our writing. Let's remind ourselves what they are. So conjunctions are words that can be used to join two sentences together. And there in purple, I have a list of some of the more common conjunctions that we use in our writing. So they're joining words. Okay. And we're going to use emotive language. So emotive language is vocabulary or words that makes our audience or reader feel a particular emotion. Okay, and so we really want our readers to want to come and be involved in this incredible opportunity. So we really must make them we must really try and persuade them with our language. And here's an example of a persuasive sentence using emotive language. I've underlined the emotive language. To observe these majestic creatures would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Okay, and finally, from yesterday's lesson, rhetorical questions. So a question that's asked to make a point, to persuade or express disbelief rather than get an answer. And here I've got, what were you thinking? Okay, that's a rhetorical question. But of course, the rhetorical questions in our advert are going to be to try and persuade our reader. Okay, so whenever we do our writing, we need to think about who we're writing for. So our writing task this week is to write a persuasive advertisement for a job as the explorer in the film Once in a Lifetime. So who's your audience going to be? So I think this time I want my audience to be Mrs. Andrews. I want her to have a look at my writing, and I know that she'll be really interested in the persuasive language that I use, and I'm going to try and write it, and I'm going to share it with Mrs. Andrews. Who are you going to choose for your audience to be? Okay, have a little think about who that is, and remember that person when you're doing your writing. I'm going to write it for Mrs. Andrews. I know she loves to read persuasive writing. Okay, so here is an example of some writing that is persuasive. It's for the vacancy of an explorer. And I just want to think, have I used conjunctions, emotive language, and rhetorical questions? I want you to keep that in your mind when I'm reading to you. Are you looking for an adventure within your job? Does the thought of being paid for a once-in-a-lifetime experience excite you? Then this could be the job for you. This unique opportunity involves traveling around the world, since you'll be the captain of a first-class flying ship. You will have the chance to travel many exotic locations while experiencing a variety of cultures and observing the habits of the phenomenal flying sea turtles. Have you ever heard of such an amazing opportunity before? Apply now, and this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity could be yours. What are you waiting for? Okay, so I have used conjunctions. I've definitely used emotive language and rhetorical questions. So I have achieved our success criteria. Right, so now it's going to be your turn. You are going to write this advert. You are going to try and persuade the reader to apply for this job. You're going to use conjunctions. You're going to use emotive language. And you're going to use rhetorical questions. Here is how I have chosen to set out my advert. I've got up here a box for vacancy for an explorer. This is just a bit of an overview of the job. Then here's my job description. What does this job involve? And over to the side here, the location. Where will you travel to? And down here, the benefits. What will you get from the job? Okay, that's how I've chosen to set out my persuasive advert. You could set yours out in a similar way, or you could choose your own way to set out your advert. But make sure you must use conjunctions, you must use emotive language, and you must use rhetorical questions. This is probably going to take you about 30 minutes to write. You've already been building up to this writing during the week, so you've got some ideas and some plans there already. I want you to start off by having a little think about how you want to set your work out and then start your writing. It's probably going to take half an hour. Put some nice relaxing music on in the background. Get yourself comfortable, have something to drink first, and then get writing. Once you've finished writing, press play and we'll finish the lesson for today. Okay, well done everybody. Off you go. Let's get your writing done. Press pause. Amazing. You're back and you've done your writing. Fantastic. It's not easy writing from home, so well done to everybody who's joining in. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to edit and publish our once-in-a-lifetime adverts, and this is going to be really fun to publish because we can use colour and we can include pictures and really make them look amazing. So come along to tomorrow's lesson. Today I want you to read over your writing and really celebrate how well we've done in our writing, okay? Really give yourself a big pat on the back and say, well done me for doing some great work today. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and I will be back again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.